Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about teenage fashion, and if you thought I'm going to talk about how kids dress, I'm going to upset you. And the main topic of this presentation is, why do we even divide teenage fashion? In 1965, in the Vogue journal, there has been a statement that wants and needs of teenage people started going into the front of music and especially fashion. What is teenage fashion nowadays? Today, teenage fashion industry isn't limited just by 17, 16-year-old kids, youngsters, but also people of age 20s and even 30s dress like this, like teenagers. A global apparel market has a total value of $1.5 trillion, and it is pretty impressive numbers. But we have to know on what does this income base. And it is based on fast fashion. The slogan of this phenomenon is spend now, think later, because companies want to increase their budget. Okay. The role of the social media and online shopping is huge, because nowadays people 24/7 can see different clothes on different people in the social media, and they can buy it by only one click. Okay. And this is the result, because before people buy new clothes, they don't think too much about this decision. And it is very often when the new clothes just end up in the dump. Okay. And what do global companies think about all the waste? They always like to talk about how environmentally friendly they are, how ethic their fabrication is, but it is not always true. Okay, next. And we should know that recycling is not an answer, because the amount of clothes companies make in 1 month will decay for decades and hundreds of years. And the very interesting fact that not all the people know is that fabrication of clothes is responsible for around 10% of greenhouse gas emissions and 20% of wastewater, which is huge. And it is fascinating how only one shirt that I wear, that you have in your closet, can produce 12 pounds of carbon dioxide, and how fabrication and producing of one pair of jeans requires 10,000 liters of water. But what can we do? We cannot walk around the streets naked. It's offensive crime. So there is environmentally friendly textiles which are made from cotton, coconut, and even wheat. So if your neighbor grows wheat up in your roof, maybe he's just eco-friendly. How long you wear clothes can diminish environmental impact. And this is mostly logic, because more you wear your old clothes, less new clothes you buy. Creative and long-run solution to this problem, which is not necessarily new technologies we need. There is some other offers. You can repair and customize your clothes in case if clothes get stretched, or maybe you got bored of it. So, also the humanity made huge amount of clothes, and now we basically drowning under it. So there is always the solution to buy old clothes in second hands or even vintage. And when you buy new clothes, which eventually will happen, I recommend to you to look at the brand's philosophy. And the purpose of this presentation is not to make you feel guilty about yourself or about how many clothes you have. It is all about only one simple question: what can I do to make less environmental impact?
Раз. Всем привет, я буду рассказывать про вот это вот. Окей, let's go. Что такое let's go? I'm gonna upset you, and the main topic of this presentation is how does fashion phenomenon affect the global environment? Oh, окей, более-менее нормально пошел. Так. Companies now want to increase their budget. Make the amount of clothes which will environmental impact.